Good, y'all. So Diddy's lawyers presented some very shocking text messages between Cassie and Diddy, where Cassie is appearing to be excited and happy to participate in these freak off parties with Diddy. And it's crazy because she's pretty much been saying that she felt forced to participate in freak off parties because she wanted to make Diddy happy, because if Diddy got pissed off, she was afraid that Diddy was going to get violent towards her. And she claims that Diddy did get violent towards her on numerous occasions when she pretty much pissed him off, right? So let's get into the text messages. In August 2009, Combe asked when she wanted the encounter to be, and Cassie replied, "I'm always ready to freak off." 2 days later, Cassie sent an explicit message and he replied in eager anticipation. She responded, "Me too. I just wanted to be uncontrollable." So it seemed like Cassie was a little freak just like Diddy, man. It seemed like Cassie and Diddy were just both really freaky individuals and they was on some freaky shit. I'm not excusing any of the violent stuff that Diddy did towards Cassie, but as far as sex trafficking, it doesn't seem like that's what the case was, man. It just seems like Cassie and Diddy was on some swinger shit, right? So let's continue into the text messages. So a text message from July in 2013 exchange where Cassie wrote to Combs, "Wish we could have freaked off before you left." In a 2017 text message, Cassie told Combs, I love our freak offs when we both want it." On the stand Thursday, Cassie explained, "I would say loving freak offs were just words at that point." See, this is what I don't like, y'all. I don't like the fact that when women get caught lying, that they can just say anything and play victim and people believe them. We're seeing text messages where Cassie is literally saying that she's excited to have a freak off. She loves having freak offs. And then when she's questioned about it in court, your response is, "I would just say that those are words." What? Like, this is crazy, y'all. Cassie is making it seem like, and here's another thing, right? So it was revealed that one of the male escorts testified in court and said that Cassie asked the male sex worker to pee on her. And when he peed on her, Cassie was telling the male escort that he wasn't doing it right and she had to teach him how to properly pee on her. And this woman is sitting here claiming that Diddy was forcing her to do all of these things when we're looking at the evidence and that's not the case. So let's continue reading this, y'all. Like, this is crazy, man. Let me see if there's any more text messages. Cassie's anger with Combs and her admitted jealousy over attention he gave other women. Cassie said Combs didn't want her seeing anybody else, but the same rules didn't apply to him. Cassie testified that after a few years with Combs, she longed to be a bigger part of his life, but he wouldn't let her in. Their relationship lasted from 2007 to 2018. Let me see if there's any more text messages. Let me see. While prosecutors have focused on Combs' desire to see Cassie having sex with other men, she testified that she sometimes watched Combs have sex with other women. She said Combs described it as a part of a swingers lifestyle. Estevio, who I guess is Diddy's lawyer, or maybe a prosecutor, I don't know, asked Cassie directly whether she thought freak-offs were related to that lifestyle. In a sexual way, Cassie responded before adding, "They're very different." Cassie said Tuesday Combs was obsessed with a form of voyeurism where he was controlling the whole situation. The freak-offs took place in private, often in a dark hotel room. Unlike Combs' very public parties that attracted A-list celebrities, she testified that she sometimes took IV fluids to recover from the encounters and eventually developed an opioid addiction because it made her feel numb. Cassie's testimony on cross-examination in contrast to previous days when she described the violence and shame that accompanied her hundreds of freak-offs during her relationship with Combs. Wow. So guys, I want y'all to think about this, right? So Cassie got paid $20 million right? Because she was alleging all of these things that the feds are pretty much charging Combs with, right? She got paid $20 million, and she's claiming that she was forced to do these freak offs, right? But when you look at the text messages and when you look at what the male escort said about Cassie, asking him to pee on her, and Cassie would call some of these male escorts herself when Diddy wasn't around so she could have sex with them. It seems like Cassie was freaky just like Diddy was, and it seems like they were in a relationship together. They were obviously swingers. Obviously Diddy was a cuck, but we're finding out that Cassie was cucking too. Like Diddy will watch Cassie have sex with people. Cassie will watch Diddy have sex with other women. Obviously they were doing drugs together. This just sounds like they were living, a swinger sexual lifestyle, man. And I just haven't seen any evidence of sex trafficking so far, man. It just seems like I think the number one thing that we do know Diddy is guilty of is domestic violence, right? It's 100%. We're 100% sure that Diddy was physically abusive towards Cassie. We obviously seen the hotel video. I think that video was enough to believe that Diddy probably was whooping her ass on a regular when they were together. And that's wrong, right? But I'm just not seeing the sex trafficking. Like where does the RICO come in with this sex trafficking shit? Like, somebody let me know in the comment section. Like, how is this considered sex trafficking? It's not illegal to hire an escort. We've seen the proof that Cassie was playing Cassie was hiring the escorts herself. She was the one hiring them. Like, if you guys really want to be honest, if Diddy's gonna get charged for sex trafficking, then Cassie should be charged too, because she was participating in it. She was hiring them. She's telling the escorts what to do, how to do it. Like, I'm just not getting why. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, bro. Like, we have proof here that Cassie enjoyed the freak offs and she wanted the freak offs and she was excited for the freak offs. So let me know what y'all think about this, man. It's your boy Wavy. I'm out.